So we're coming to the end of the second year of COVID here. And this video I'm about to make here is not a political statement in any way. And it doesn't matter if you're on one side of the argument, the other side of the argument. This is just a statement about leadership in your construction business. So please take heed to this. It doesn't matter what you think about the mandates, whether you're pro-vaccine, anti-vaccine, it doesn't matter. There's only one thing that matters as you're involved in your business. And keep in mind that you are in business 40 to 60 hours a week. And in construction, you are specifically in business to service your customers and deliver your projects on time, under budget, safely, with a high degree of quality. And that hasn't changed all throughout COVID. And despite all the regulations, despite all the pressures, the challenges, people being out sick, all of those difficulties, your responsibility to your customers still remains. And not only that, but your responsibility as a leader still remains. And that responsibility is to show up with a good attitude every day. I'll just put it that simply. If you have a sucky attitude because of the headlines in the newspaper that you have no control over, you need to stop. You need to stop and control that attitude. You need to do whatever is necessary in order to be able to show up every day so that you can lead your people to win, build projects that are profitable. That should be your number one focus. And again, it doesn't mean that you don't have opinions about the decisions that are being made. It's just that those opinions can't infect your attitude in such a way that it drags down your morale and therefore the morale of your organization. So what can you do practically? Let me just make a couple of suggestions here. If you're going to ingest news, consume news, maybe try it at the end of the day instead of first thing in the morning. Because if first thing in the morning you're checking out the news and the latest headline on the Drudge Report or on the New York Times or on the Wall Street Journal is bringing you down and it's getting you mad, or you go on your Twitter feed and people are yelling at each other, dude, you think you're going to be able to show up in your office and lead your folks as you're going through a project that's super challenging? It's going to bring you down. So stop doing that. Minimize the inputs of negativity, and that will help you to maintain your morale. And so there's another thing right there. Maximize the positive inputs. What do you need to do in order to come in with a good attitude? Maybe it's working out in the morning so that you come in with a burst of energy. Maybe it's reading the right books that don't give you a negative perspective on life, but a positive perspective. And this is all around how you show up in business every single day. You have a responsibility as a leader to your company, to your team, and to your customers to make sure that you don't allow the outside circumstances that you have no control over to drag down your morale and affect the way that you perform. Okay, bit of a rant, right? But you know what you need to do here. Monitor those inputs and make sure that you are laying hold of that number one responsibility that you have at work, which is to lead your team to win and build projects profitably. My name is Anderton. Hope you found this video helpful. Appreciate you watching.